Granny?
Granny who?
Granny, you. What's in the sack?
I just bought a few carrots for dinner.
That's a carrot?
Well, they was a little picked over.
Granny, this sack is full of roots. Are you brewing a potion?
Potion? Huh. Why should I be brewing up a potion?
'Cause it's coming on the time of the year when you get the matchmaking urge.
Matchmaking?
Granny, I know what you're up to, and I'm warning you. Don't go looking for a sweetheart for me.
But I...
And that includes trying to bribe, trick, trap, or conjure one.
Jed, you are so suspicious. Where do you get these crazy ideas?
Hey, Ellie, what's going on here?
You better get out of here, Jethro. Granny's brewing up a potion for Pa, and she left me here to stand guard.
Well, what kind of potion?
Well, it's a love potion to give Pa a wife. Granny's been collecting roots and bark and such for months now. Says she's waited long enough for nature to take its course. Now it's up to science.
You mean love potion? Ellie, when it comes to science, Granny is a backward, superstitious, old-fashioned, intelligent, smart genius.
Get out of here, both of you.
Granny, when are you going to stop wasting your time with all this hokum?
Hokum?
Yeah, ain't you been reading the papers? Why, there's an ad in here tells how to get a mate for life, scientific-like, by a computer machine.
Machine? I suppose you put your money in and out pops a wife.
No, Granny. But I'll show you. It's in here every morning.
I ain't got time. The potion's ready.
Here it is. Find the perfect mate for you scientifically and accurately by computer selection. We have a human stockpile of thousands of people, all sizes and types, eager to meet you. Call now. Roto Romance, Inc. Now that's science.
Machines picking out mates. I never heard such craziness.
Granny, not machines, computers. Why, they's across the tracks and up the road from plain old machines.
Sheep dip, all of it.
But Granny, it's scientific.
I ain't got no time to listen to any more nonsense. Now, if you want to get married up to a bunch of gears and levers, go to it.
All right. Wait and see.
Machines. Yeah. Wait till my spell-making mixture starts dripping through. That'll get you a wife. All right. Let's see them drops of golden potion. Hope it ain't boiled too long. It boiled too long. Well, there goes my last chance to get Jed a spring wedding. Roto Romance. All sizes and types. Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to look over their stock.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Jethro.
Where'd you go? I was getting to like answering all them questions with you.
I had to take a couple of aspirin. You know, you're a very unique case.
Thank you.
Now, let's continue finding out what kind of a person you are. Do you have any pets?
Yeah, I reckon our old hound dog Duke is my pet.
Any hobbies?
Yeah, he likes to chase squirrels.
I mean you, Jethro.
Yeah, I like to chase them, too. Why don't we forget about all these questions? I'd just as soon have you for a sweetheart as anyone.
You and I wouldn't compute.
Well, it'd sure be a lot of fun trying.
Yes, well, let's stick to the questionnaire. Now, I need to know your income.
Income? Oh, yeah. They say it's about $7,400.
All right, 7,400. a year.
Oh, no, ma'am. A day.
What?
Yeah, that's the interest on the money. We got 68 million.
I'll put that down. 68 million.
Is something wrong?
No, I'm just writing down the figures.
I know, but you're writing them down on the back of my hand. Up, down, up,
Down. 20. Phew. I finally found a way to make exercise enjoyable. There's $100 in each of these sacks.
That's fine, Chief. But I think you should talk to Jethro right away. Roto Romance just called, and he wants to sign up.
What's Roto Romance?
Oh, it's one of those computer dating outfits.
Oh, yes, I remember. See, that would be a good idea for Jethro. In fact, we ought to try to get Ellie interested.
Oh, Chief, you can't.
Why not?
Because love is a delicate spirit that loses its very essence under scrutiny. I can't allow
Wait a
it.
minute. Didn't you try this machine matching once?
Yes, once.
Oh, yes, I remember. When they put your card through the computer, it blew a fuse. Blacked out practically the whole south side of town.
That was a coincidence.
All right. Just get over there and pay Jethro's tuition. See if you can get something for Ellie.
Hey, Ellie, where's Granny?
Well, she walked downtown. What's going on?
I have found the best way to get a sweetheart and spin the bottle.
Well, what do you mean?
Roto Romance. They's gonna compute me up one.
Huh?
Yeah, on an electronic computer. They let me take home this what you call a data card to show you. I'm telling you, Ellie, this Roto Romance is a positive for sure and all greatest.
Well, somebody didn't think so. Why, they shot this cord plumb full of holes. Somebody shot this card all full of holes.
Oh, no. That's Mr. Clampett's data card. And all the information that you've given me is on it.
You mean the answers to them nosy questions you asked me?
That's right. And now I'm going to put this card through our computer, and in a moment, out will come the theoretically perfect woman for Jed Clampett.
This better be on the up and up, or you're going to be flatter than that card and just as full of holes.
Everything's going to be fine.
Oh, Mr. Filbert, I was wondering, could I have the afternoon off?
I'm sorry, Miss Oliver. I want you to keep that lady in their company while I run this card through.
Yes, sir. I hope you can wait, Jethro. Hello. I'm Linda Oliver. Mr. Filbert asked me to come in.
You? You're the one? Glamour push like you?
Beg your pardon?
Do you know how to milk a cow, or spin cloth, or plant taters?
Well, no, but I just...
I didn't think so. Computer machines, perfect woman. I could have done better picking names out of a hat.
Well, where is she? I told you to keep her company until I ran Mr. Clampett's card through.
I tried, but she got all excited and ran out.
Oh, no. After I found an absolutely flawless match for him. Never in my career have I seen two people who computed so perfectly. Gladys Peabody and Jed Clampett. Well, I've got to send her over. Why, they're just made for each other. Every punch perfectly aligned. Pardon me, Miss Oliver, but when I see something like this, isn't love just wonderful?
Hey, Uncle Jed, I got a real special date coming up. Can I borrow your courting duds?
Yeah, I reckon so.
Thanks.
Who's a special date?
My bride-to-be, Uncle Jed. The sweetheart of my dreams. The only one for me. The most terrific, wonderful gal that ever drawed a breath.
Who is she?
Well, they ain't told me yet.
Who's they?
A Roto Romance. The girl said it'd take the machine a while to compute me up just the right girl.
You gonna let a machine pick your sweetheart for you?
It's the only way. They said that once they run a couple through the computer that had been happily married for 23 years. And it showed that all that time together, they'd really been miserable.
I see. Well, lots of luck.
Oh, I don't need it. I got science. From now on, the only thing I'm going to be short of is time.
I know you won't mind my calling you at the last moment when you see who Roto Romance has for you.
He lives here?
Oh, Jethro, he's not only rich, he's from your part of the country. He likes the same things that you do. He's tall and he's handsome and, oh, I could just go on and on.
Why don't you?
Oh, I'd rather you be surprised. Your two data cards made such a lovely couple.
Howdy.
Hello. Is Mr. Clampett here?
Well, that's me.
Well, I'm Mr. Filbert of Roto Romance Incorporated, and this is Miss Gladys Peabody. You do know why we're here.
Oh, yes, sir. I sure do. Just wasn't expecting someone quite so, come on in.
What happened to rich and handsome? All he is tall and country.
Now, remember, appearances are the smallest part of a roto romance. True love depends on what you have here.
You mean in our hearts?
Oh, no, on your punch card.
Ain't you coming in?
Miss Peabody will, but I think I'll be running along now. Things usually work out best when I'm not around. But I hope you'll let me do a paper on you for the Society of Matrimonial Engineers.
I'll fetch your date.
Then you're not the one.
Oh, heck no. All this is Jethro's doing. I'm Jed.
Oh, well, I must have heard the name wrong. What a relief. Oh, I mean,
Jethro's a younger fella, you know.
well, who am I to argue with a computer?
Come on in. Oh, ma'am, this here is my daughter, Ellie Mae. Ellie, this is Miss Peabody, Jethro's date.
Jethro's date? I mean, howdy.
Hello.
Miss Peabody, why don't you have a chair here? Ellie, fetch your glass of cider whilst I get Jethro.
Oh, yes, sir, pal.
What is this thing called love?
Boy, there's a lady here from the computer place. Says she's your date.
How about that roto romance? Free delivery.
Oh, I wouldn't be expecting too much. She appears to be...
Uncle Jed, appearances is the smallest part of roto romance. True love depends on our cards.
Well, I'd say you'd been dealt a losing hand.
Uncle Jed, if you can't trust a computer, who can you trust? That girl out there, why, she might just as well have been picked out by old Dr. Einstein himself.
Judging by her age, she was.
You wait and see. We're going to be perfect for each other. The computer has never, ever been wrong. Howdy. Uncle Jed, what was the last thing I said?
The computer has never, ever been wrong.
Thanks. I needed that.
I'm sorry, no. I'm all alone here. Hello? No, she is not here. Hello? Miss Hathaway, where are you? Roto Romance? Well, what are you doing there, playing chess with a computer?
No, Chief, it's been a real education. Oh, vastly different than the other place I went to. Here they're professional, scientific, intelligent. Now, Chief, I have not only paid Jethro's fees, I have turned in data cards for Ellie Mae and Granny.
Wonderful. Good thinking, Miss Hathaway. You what?
Yes, I'm going to try for roto romance myself. Why not? I told you that was just a coincidence. As a matter of fact, they're putting my data card through the computer right now.
You're improving, Miss Hathaway. This time you've blacked out all of Beverly Hills.
The lights went out.
They're out all over, but we don't need them in here.
I know. It's in there I want to see.
That's where Jethro and his date is.
I want to see who that computer outfit sent over.
Daddy.
I still didn't get a good look at her, but she must be a right proper girl.
What you mean?
She brung her mother with her.
I wonder what happened to them old lights. Of course, with them off, you look real nice. Oh, I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
I just can't get over the computer matching up two people of such different ages.
It seemed kind of queer to me, too. But it must have known what it was doing.
I guess so. And Mr. Filbert did say that our match was programmed in heaven.
Yeah. Shucks.
What are your hobbies, Jethro?
Oh, eating. Eating. Yeah, eating.
Well, one of mine is cooking.
Really?
Yes.
Gladys, this could be the start of something big.
Whoa.
Uncle Jed, I got to have a talk with you.
All right, boy. Where's Miss Peabody?
She's heading for the kitchen. She thought she'd enjoy meeting Granny.
Well, she thought wrong, because Granny ain't exactly schools out happy about this computer courtship business.
I begin to wonder about that myself.
How come?
Gladys and me may have been programmed in heaven, but down here we ain't having no fun at all.
Maybe you ain't the match you thought you were.
No, there's no doubt about that. But maybe it'd help if you'd have a little talk with her.
Me?
Yeah, get her to liven up a little, so's I can find out some of the other things we got in common. I mean, there's only so much you can say about cooking grits.
Oh, hello. You must be Jethro's grandmother. And you're the one that computer outfit sent over here to babysit with him. Oh, no. No, we're a perfect match. We've been scientifically selected. You've been scientifically hornswoggled. See, those computers are never wrong. After all, they're the same machines that are sending a man to the moon. And who are they mismatching him with? A moon woman? Well, anyway, Jethro and I have found one common interest. Food. He tells me he likes grits. I do know how to cook them. You do, huh? All right. Let's see you cook up some grits for Jethro. Oh, I don't need a pan that big. That ain't the pan. It's the ladle. That's the cooking pan. And just hope he don't ask for seconds.
Oh, there you are, Miss Peabody. I wonder if I could have a word with you.
Oh, well... Sure, go on. And when you're done, I'll get out my wash tub and we'll practice making gravy.
Miss Peabody, ma'am, seeing that Jethro is my nephew, I figured that you and me ought to get better acquainted.
I'd like that.
I understand you've been clean through the 3rd grade.
Well, to be honest, I had to drop out of the first.
Me too. Had to go to work on the farm.
Really? That's why I left.
You live on a farm?
Born and raised on one. I miss it.
Same here.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have another piece of wood there?
I think so. You like to whittle?
I love it.
Me too.
Howdy, Miss Oliver.
Hi, Jethro.
Hi.
Well, you seem low.
Oh, that's because I'm sitting down.
Could I sit down, too?
Oh, sure.
You are an awfully attractive man, Jethro.
Yeah, no.
Yes, well, how do you feel about me?
You? Why, I think you're prettier than a mess of hog jowls and sweeter than a tub of sorghum. But I ain't free to say it.
Why not?
I'm done took.
You mean you have a steady girl?
Well, no. She's a little shaky, but she's my intended.
Jethro, and I thought we were so right for each other.
Me too, Linda. But you can't fight science.
What do you mean?
Well, I just got too much brain for my body.
You're kidding.
It's the unhappy truth. Sometimes I wish I wasn't so dad-blamed educated.
But I thought you just graduated from the 6th grade.
No, I've done that 2 years ago.
Oh.
Linda, tell me something. Could you be happy married to an atomic scientist or a nuclear physicist or a space age engineer?
No. I'd be much happier married to a simple country boy.
Doggone. You'd only got to me 10 years ago.
Jethro, there must be some hope for me.
Wait a minute. Maybe there is. You like country fellas, huh?
Oh, yes.
Regular old hayseeds?
Yes.
That's the kind of fella you want to marry.
Exactly.
Okay, you could be my aunt.
What?
You marry my Uncle Jed. At least that way we can kiss on holidays. Uncle Jed, I'd like for you to meet your bride-to-be. Who? Does your getting engaged to her make this a holiday?
Engaged?
I'll take a chance. Uncle Jed, just be glad that you ain't got an enormous brain like mine. You can sure get in the way of fella's fun.
Why don't you step inside and, let me see if I can sort this boy out. Now, what's going on?
Just the idea I had to get some new blood in the family. Don't tell Gladys.
Well, it's her I have to discuss with you.
How come?
Well, I started out to ask her about you, but something kept getting in the way.
What?
By asking about her.
About her what?
About her everything. What I'm trying to say is, we hit it off just like we knowed each other all our lives.
Uncle Jed, are you telling me you done stole my computer, sweetie? The woman that's my scientific selected perfect match?
Well, stole ain't exactly the word.
Go on, say you done it.
All right? I done it.
Oh, thank you, Uncle Jed. Thank you. Well, seeing as how you stole my bride-to-be, I don't suppose you mind if I stole yours.
Seems only fair.
Oh, thank you, Uncle Jed, thank you. Linda! Hey, Linda!
Come on, Ellie. We'll go upstairs and sew a while before supper.
Well, gee, Granny, I bet you Pa and Jethro's having a lot of fun on their double date with Gladys and Linda.
They will if they can keep straight who's out with who.
Maybe we could get us computer dates.
Don't even talk about it. The only thing you can be sure about with a roto-romance is that you'd be going out with the wrong fella. Come in.
Good evening, Ellie, Granny. Mr. Filbert tells me you've met.
Yeah. Howdy.
Howdy.
How do you do, ladies?
I have a surprise for you. Mr. Filbert has asked me out tonight.
Oh, the machine matched up, huh?
Oh, I didn't even bother to check. Anyone who can find a blown computer fuse like she did, well, that's my kind of girl.
Well, have a good time.
Oh, well, that isn't the surprise. You're going with us. We put cards through for you and Ellie, and the computer came up with 2 wonderful escorts. Come in, Bert, Hugh.
Well, that's nice of you, Miss Jane. But Granny said she would never go out with no computer date.
Hello. Hi.
I've changed my mind, Ellie. Let's go.
Oh, but you said all you could be sure of getting is the wrong fella.
I'll give it one try.